What's up, YouTube? My name is Zach, otherwise known as Zero Smith, or Zero if you're lazy, and today we are going to be attempting to redeem ourselves. As you may or may not have been able to guess from the title, I have been playing Minecraft for a very long time, since 2010, on and off. And in that amount of time, I have never once defeated the Ender Dragon and beat the game of Minecraft. So I think today's the day that we change that. Hopefully. Let's get started. So I guess the only real stipulation that I have is that it has to be a hardcore victory. Because if we're not really winning it on hardcore, are we winning it at all? Probably not. So, as long as we can win and we can do it on hardcore, I say the challenge is complete. But, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. That's about right. I guess we'll go ahead and get started on this tree while I talk about myself a little bit. So, like I said, my name is Zach. I was born and raised in North Carolina. Carolina boy. And I am 26 years old. And so I feel like this is one of those class introduction things. Ooh, Bumblebee. I feel like this is one of those class introduction things right now where you like desperately struggle to remember something about yourself because for some reason you've completely forgotten everything about yourself or anything that's interesting about you or even just one word to describe yourself. But speaking of classroom introductions, I guess I should note that I am a college student, even though I'm 26. But I just recently got my associate's degree. And yes, that is a 2-year degree that took me 4 years to get. I also started late, if you can't tell. So we are just really making life our bitch. We pretty much run this shit. But yeah, I'm transferring to a 4-year university. Gonna be studying pre-law. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And yeah, I guess that's I guess I can't think of too much more about myself that I need to really get out there. What I need to do is come up with a plan of attack. So, what I like to do is find a village. But we are surrounded by trees, so that might take a second. Oh, and for anyone wondering, this shader pack is called the Complementary Shaders Pack. I had actually... So I got my PC back in October. Sorry, a lot of my stories are gonna go like this. I have pretty bad ADD and I have to cover all the details because if I don't, I'll forget an important part of the story. But back in October, I got myself a PC and I knew nothing about PCs. And I had a lot of trouble trying to get my PC to do PC things, like log into Steam, and Steam wasn't really helping me. Their customer service wasn't exactly good. So I kind of just gave up on making things work well with my PC, and then, wow, okay, that's actually really nice. And so I just didn't do much with my computer besides what I needed to do with it for a little while. Even though I told myself I was going to start streaming and playing video games more. But I mean, what are you gonna do? We all fall into our depression holes. So I finally got back into trying to get my PC to work properly. And as I was getting into Minecraft, I knew one of the things that I wanted to do was learn about shader packs, because ever since I was a kid, being able to see people run Minecraft, and at all technically, because when I was a kid, I had this Lenovo laptop. I don't know, I made a stone. I mean, I didn't mean to do that, but actually what I want is this. There we go. And when I was a kid, my grandpa gave me this Lenovo laptop. Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wow. Okay. A little bit confused by that one, but whatever. So when I was a kid, my grandpa gave me his old laptop, and man, I was really hoping that would be iron. It was this pretty shitty old Lenovo that was not capable of running anything. But let me tell you, I used to love watching CNanners and a few other YouTubers play Minecraft, and I loved playing it myself. It was just... it didn't really work very well back then, so I knew that the first thing I wanted to do was be able to run Minecraft well and make it look good while doing it. And I think I've done a pretty good job. But as I was looking up shader packs, I of course ran into the most popular ones like Sayus, Sonic, Ethers, Unreal Shaders, Sayus, and BSL, and whatnot. And it just, none of them really worked too well for me. Like, BSL ran well, but it didn't look that great. Sayus looked amazing, but it did not run well whatsoever. Ooh, yes. Love seeing some puppies. So, well, I should probably collect my box in case I get lost. How much wood do I have? Yeah, that's enough wood. Alright, I'm just gonna travel till I find something interesting. A village, perhaps. Although I probably should stay near my spawn. I know what to do. Oh, what was I just talking about? Yeah, so I was talking about the shaders. I managed to find this one after a while. Oh, okay, it does look pretty nice around here. Oh yeah, this is what I was supposed to do. Managed to find complimentary after a while, and it definitely is just the best shader pack out there right now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's from what I understand, it's a fork of BSL shaders, and it's actually really different. It has path tracing, which BSL doesn't. Sayus does, but BSL doesn't. And you don't need an RTX graphic card in order to run it. It's path tracing, but you don't need specialized path tracing gear. But obviously, the better your specs, the better this is gonna run. Ooh, yes, we're finally out of the trees. Oh, thank goodness. My base will probably be up on one of these mountains. I wonder if I can see my dirt tower from the top of these mountains. But, yeah, so it has path tracing, which is really nice. So that instantly shoots it above BSL, and it runs just so much better than Sayus. So if you're looking for a great shader pack to play Minecraft with, definitely go with complementary shaders. There's a lot of settings I mess with, like obviously my outline here is rainbow instead of black. There's a lot of settings you can mess with, and you're definitely gonna have to optimize things for yourself. Which is funny because I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to optimize this shader pack and making all the settings correct for myself. And it took me actually a few weeks to figure everything out. I mean, I had to learn a lot of stuff. I had to learn what ray tracing was in general. I had to even learn that path tracing existed, which was a kind of ray tracing, but it's a specific kind of ray tracing that makes video games able to do ray tracing. So, you know, I learned a lot of nuances of things that I did not know before. This hole is probably going to be my house for the night. Maybe. That's shiny. Oh, I do have coal. Okay. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, so it took me a while to get things optimized for at least my own setup. No, I said I was going to go to the top of the mountain, so that's what I'm going to do. And I was on YouTube a couple days ago, and oh, perfect. Wow. Oh my god. That was perfect. That was beautiful. In fact, I could have asked for anything more perfect. I was like, I'm going to build my base up there. And what do you know? The thing I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. Wow. I'm like a kid on Christmas right now. But yeah, so the other day I was on YouTube and I saw that this big Minecraft YouTuber had uploaded a video. I guess it was a return or something like that. His name was Ethos. I'd seen his videos a couple times throughout the years. Not, you know, often, but I'd seen him around. And he was using this shader pack. And that video was uploaded on December 26th. And I was like, wow, I could find nothing. I couldn't find any information on this stuff. I mean, I could find minimal information on this stuff for about a month. A decent amount of YouTube videos, but not a lot of forum posts or anything with like specific questions that I might have about what things do and how they function. And then all of a sudden, I see that this very popular YouTuber is using this shader pack. So I'm hoping that a lot more information about that is very strange house setup. It's so large too. I wonder why they did that. This is a pretty large village. But yeah, so hopefully there's a lot more information regarding the shader pack if you guys have any questions for yourselves. But yeah, complimentary shit. This is a good village. This is a good village. I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. Although I'm in a snow biome, which for some reason I never seem to have good luck with snow biomes. They always seem to hurt me somehow. Where did you come from? You just weren't attacking villagers or anything? Okay, whatever, I don't care. Oh, finally. Wow, okay. We're making big moves. We're making big moves. Let's see. I would say I should probably finish exploring this real quick. And I'm gonna go and, okay, there's just a lot of the same stuff happening. I want to go and start working on, starting a base. I'm gonna find us a good base ground. A ground to break. And, that's gonna be our video for the day. And I'm pretty excited because this was a very good start for beating this game, because I've never like truly attempted to beat this game, but I've definitely put in some half-hearted efforts where I've gotten sidetracked. So getting a really good start like this is a good thing. Although I don't like snow biomes. These are never good for me. Never. I want to say this is a good spot, but I'm not completely feeling it. It's just not elevated enough. I could elevate this myself. That would take a long time. That's how I get distracted, to be honest. Yeah, no, we gotta stick with it. We gotta not get distracted. We gotta build our house over there. There's nothing that's just 100% an elevation above everything else, which is where I usually like to build my base. So, you know what? We'll build us a little outpost here. And this is actually really nice right here, so fare us well. We'll be able to look over our village. We'll be able to do a lot here. So next time you see me, hopefully we get started on this here. We figure out what we can do with these villagers, and I think we attempt to find diamonds at the least in the next episode. Depends on our time constraints, but yeah. See you next time.